Good evening, everybody. I'm DepthsWalker, and I do AI music reviews. Glad to have you here today. And as usual, I'm going to start off with a little self-promotion. I'm going to start off with Heretic Eyes, which is just a nice, simple animated loop video. Came out on Sunday, and I hope you enjoy it.
From the savannah to the screen, we watch the grass move. We lived!
This audio seems to be working.
Survival's decree. Millennia of hunters, killers, kings, reading the stars, the lies, the schemes. But now the towers rise, the suits decree. Notice nothing, blindness sets you free. They call it hate, they call it sin, to see the lines where danger's been. Heretic eyes, burning through the lies. They want your mind in chains, but the primal gets banned. Numbers scream what cowards won't understand. Different strokes for different folks. Nah, that's a scam. Same results across the ages, same bloody hands. They'll cancel your soul for connecting the dots. Call you a big, you while the world rots. Algorithm gods and the thought police squats erased in the wiring that kept us from the gods. They rewrite the code, they burn the scroll, but the old brain screaming that shit's getting old. Heretic eyes, burning through the lies. They want your mind in chains, but the primal fire survives. Heretic eyes, see the pattern rise. Modern world's a cave, they make survival legal tonight. You feel it in your gut when the footsteps don't match. You see the rhythm in the chaos they attach. 10,000 years of don't get eaten versus 20 years of don't you dare notice a pattern. To be free. They can make it illegal. They can shame and silence. But the tiger's still moving in the grass. and we still stay. We still fucking
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. As we now move on to what you're actually here for, me reviewing other people's music videos. I don't know who recommended this one to me. Let's have a look. Now, I just want to say, a couple of the ones I was recommended, I've been given copyright warnings on. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they just got the special option on DistroKid or whatever. But I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with people who don't know a bit more. Honestly, it doesn't matter at the moment, but we'll see how it goes in the future. Okay, check this up. Good. All right, this is Don't Blink by Nuvia. Hey, Blonator.
Focus. Focus on me. Focus on me. Just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink. Just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink. Don't.
Now, normally I'd say focusing directly on the characters like this is bad, but it's actually in tune with actually what's going on in the story of the song. It's about someone being kind of like self-obsessed and wanting all the attention on themselves, so it works. Lip syncing is mostly good, although there's a couple of bits where you can see where the mouth is moving. It's just been edited to just catch the end of the mouth movement, but that's all fine.
Eyes on me, don't blink. Eyes on me, don't blink. Watch me move, watch me cut, watch me take the room. Eyes on.
Now, with the eyes on me, don't blink, and it went black screen was very solid. This idea like somebody blinking and then resetting. The second time, I think they should have done another blackout for a short second before the music started up again, just to keep that pattern going. It's like, don't blink, and then somebody blinks, just like that.
Eyes on me, don't blink, step in, no warning. Bass hit, flow talking, hit that mood, I don't need noise. I walk past, they lose their voice. Flash, flash, but I don't pose too close, then I go cold. You won't sleep, wrong timing. I look once, now you're rewinding. Look away, now none in me.
See, that mouth matching is far less
disappear, then
close.
come through. Focus on me, just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink. Focus on me, just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink. Focus on me, just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink. Focus on me, just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink. Don't blink, 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 don't blink. Eyes on me, now stay that way. Click, click, camera shaking, my face, your fixation. Yep, again, no, not today. I don't smile, I make you wait. Heel down, base up, no love, just touch. I don't chase, I don't plead. You came here to look at me. Took away, no, now not in me. I did not count it down. 3, 2, I disappear, then come through.
Honestly, the other woman who shows up is more familiar. I recognise that character more.
Don't blink.
Yeah, the main one's very sort of generic.
Don't blink.
But as I'm speaking here, my character, being generic looks. I think that needed a slightly tighter edit. The drop in of the character was a little bit rough. The lip sync's there is good.
Watch me once, then I'm gone. Focus on me. Just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink.
That was a good drop in effect.
Focus.
Good framing.
Just keep your eyes on me. Don't blink. Focus on me. Don't blink. Focus on me. Don't blink. Just keep your eyes on me.
Okay, yeah. All the generations were pretty clean. Lip syncing for the most part was good, especially if it was close up on the face. A couple of the ones where it was a bit further away and she's supposedly singing into the mic, you can see it's just where they basically done general mouth movements. Where it doesn't match up, and that's fine. I mean, as I always said, you only have to really worry about that truly when it's very, very realistic. The more abstract you get, i.e. the more animated, more cartoony it gets, the less you need to be worried about exact mouth movements. You're willing to forgive more on that. This is, I suppose, the closest animation style where you can get away with some of the looser mouth movements. I mean, one step beyond this, and you've got like the full CG character looks, whereas these are still very clearly coloured and drawn rather than attempting to look human. Give me 1 second. I never get throat blockages like that until I'm speaking like this on stream. It's weird. All right. Editing wise, it's pretty solid on the beat. As I said, I'm not a favour of just doing a single focus on that one character, just right in the middle, boom, boom, boom. But that's the point of the song. It's kind of an egotistical. Probably not. They got 200 and odd viewers, subscribers rather. But yeah. I was linked this video, so this is the video I'm reacting to. Now, she looks like a very sort of generic sort of character. I've seen several people who've got very similar designs. Sort of the black leather and pink, it's very, very common. Also with the Asian features, that could be, as a Korean channel, might even actually look like her herself, what we know, to some degree. Now, the other character, the sort of spirit character, that looks more familiar to me. I can't place it. I think that might be a similar design that some of the sort of like Queen characters were being used in the Lyrian Chronicles contest. Probably what's catching me up with that. In terms of editing, as I said, the editing is pretty much spot on for what it is. It's a character focused, beat changes. There's a couple of scenes where it kind of needs to be a little bit tighter or match the pace a little better, but I wouldn't even call this one an editing thing. It's more like the generation. Rather than just being center focused and shooting down the middle, it should be like doom shoestring left and right, because that's what she's supposedly doing in the scene. But that's generation. Sometimes it just won't let you do it. And I do like how those camera fingers sound like to get that eye closed.
Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink, don't blink, don't.
Yeah, other than that, it's pretty solid. As I said there was a scene where she dropped in, but there wasn't a scene where she was dropping down to drop in, so it just felt a bit.
Focus on
The monster comes up, and she just drops in out of nowhere. I'd have tried to cut it so she was already there when the monster's kind of like from here. But yeah, all the super close-up scenes where she's singing, lip syncing is pretty much spot on.
call it control. You can call it cold. I call it my own.
Yeah, nicely done. I would put this on the recommendation, to at least for if you want to do like a concert style music video, definitely. Especially if it's like a concert music video style. Go give the original some love. Oh, yeah, Twitch is still working. All right, next up. We've reacted to something from this guy before. I think this might be a more simpler video than the last one, but I want to see what he does when he's like just doing his own thing rather than. I think the other one was like a tribute to someone. I can't remember, it's been a while. This is Just Floating by Rin Plays. He dance.
Out past the noise, past the static and the glow. Nothing out here asking where I need to go. No one's calling, no one's keeping score. Just quiet in the dark and a little more.
Yep. Cut in the right moment. Oh, Morphin Key. Yeah, it's probably anyway.
I'm floating, nowhere I gotta be. Just the hum of something older, holding on to me. I'm floating,
I mean, I can't even like comment on that too much because I mean that's the exact same problem that Sky had with the Lego bricks. They're just morphing, changing shape. I expect with fewer objects it shouldn't have happened quite as easily, but it is what it is.
floating, finally letting go of everything I thought I had to know. Held a little piece of home out here with me. Nothing much, just something I could hold and see. Funny how the silence doesn't feel so cold
Alright,
when there's no.
what he's doing here is he's letting the scenes play through and then cutting rather than cutting. I'd have tried to get a cut on the end of a phrase there. Not even like every phrase, but like, because it's a slow melodic song, so like every 2 or 3 phrases, make the cut there. If it's not quite long enough, just slow it down a little bit, add a little bit of frame filling with the editor, and you can get it to kind of like stretch out an extra few seconds.
Nothing left to carry.
Because while it is floating, it also looks very, very fast. This could quite easily have a slow down on it and still feel very, very much like. See, this is slow enough.
I'm floating, finally letting go of everything I thought I had to know.
Boom. That change of beat would have been a good time. Boom. Yeah, that's a good cut.
Just floating.
Good cut again. And again.
Out past the noise, past the static and the glow. Nothing out here asking where I need to
Oh,
go.
that was on the beat. That was weird. Not a bad weird. Just everything must have been words. That was on the beat.
Score. Just quiet in the dark and a little more. I'm floating, nowhere I gotta be. Just the hum of something older, holding on to me. I'm floating,
Glad you could be here.
finally letting go of everything I thought I had to know. Held a little piece of home out here with me. Nothing much, just something I could hold and see. Funny how
Good
the
change.
silence doesn't feel so cold when there's nothing left to carry, nothing left to hold. I'm floating, nowhere I gotta be. Just the hum of something.
I would have tried getting that change at the start of I'm Floating.
I'm floating, finally letting go of everything I thought I had to know. Just floating, just floating.
This is the roll down of the song. Yeah, nicely done. A couple of scenes where he probably should have let the clip run a little slower and cut it slightly back to the phrasing rather than cutting in the middle of a phrase. But the gens are all solid, as you should expect. This will be none sea dancers makes me cringe at the price. It must have been. Unless you got very lucky with one of the deals. Not interested in any scams, thank you. Bye. Yeah, so this is very solid work. Very clean, very slow, very nicely paced. A bit of a weird change at times because he seems to edit the phrase. So at the start, he's editing to the video, as in like he's just video clip. Then he's editing to the phrase, and then he hits a point where he's editing to the beat, and he goes back to the phrases again. And that can work, but there's no change in pace in the song, which is when you'd normally expect that kind of change up in the song. Overall, it's good solid work. Just leaves a little bit tidying up on the edges. And, you know, me sounding all arrogant about that. Go show the original some love. Ooh, that did not work. There we go. And I'll subscribe and see what he's got for the future. I could have sworn I reacted to something before I subscribed. Am I on the right? I'm on the right one. Good. Right, now this one I believe is a looped video. Alright, but this is Caliph, Keybox's wife. I knew she did music, but from all I'd seen from her before was music only and not even any animation, so I kind of hadn't gone to it. This one appears to have some kind of animation to it. Actually, it may even be like full animation or scene by scene animation. This is Red Button Catastrophe by Caliph. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, let's be smart about this. Still image.
There it sat, all shiny red, calling every thought inside my head. Little sign in giant font, do not push. Well, now I want, looking harmless on the shelf, almost laughing to itself. If temptation had a face, it'd wear that button in this place. Common sense said, why?
Okay, now I say thank you for actually putting up your own lyrics into the captions, but you need to delete the verse and chorus parts just to make it a little bit smoother.
Walk away, curiosity yelled, not today! Whoops, I pushed the red button. What'd you think I'd do? Now the room's gone completely off the rails and through. Sirens singing, pigeons fleeing, chaos.
Alright, that should have been at the end of through. If you're gonna do this sort of like scene change animation, make it at the end of each phrase so that you on rather than being in the middle of a phrase. It's not like you're waiting for an animation to end.
On parade, rubber chickens flying like an airborne masquerade. If a sign says don't, my brain hears go investigate. Now I'm dancing with disaster that I accidentally made. Just one little tiny poke. What's the worst? A harmless joke. Then confetti hit my face. Doom arrived at a record pace. Disco lights began to spin. Coffee yodeled from within. Squirrels held a board meeting, voting yes on world defeating. The button blinked with smug delight, like yeah, I do it every night. Whoops, I pushed the red button. Now the world's askew. Didn't read the fine print. That was probably clue number 2. Every warning label suddenly became a punchline. Turns out chaos has impeccable comedic timing. I should really learn my lesson. That's a solid plan. Right after I press the glowing blue one, if I can. Maybe self-control is just a myth we all pretend. Maybe every do not touch is secretly a friend. Maybe scientists make buttons just to test our fate. Or maybe they know people like me just can't wait. Whoops, I pushed the red button. Now we're all involved. Nobody knows what happened.
For a second there, I thought there was 2 rains, and I realised one of them is Absolute Black. Yeah, lots and lots of familiar faces here. Head.
Nothing has been solved. The pigeons still won't answer. Squirrels now run the town. The rubber chickens somehow got promoted to the crown. So if you ever spot one with a warning bright and first, walk away, be sensible, or wait until I push it first. Push it first.
Okay. Now this is a very fun song. I usually am all about the video side of things, so all I can really say is that some of the scene changes should have happened at the start of phrases, not in the middle of a phrase. Some of them it makes sense to be in the middle of a phrase. Like I think it's the rubber chicken one was at the right moment. Dancing with Chaos was at the right moment. But a lot of the others were kind of like off-timed. I think it just wasn't very heavily thought about. It's good fun though, and I do like the fact there is something there. I prefer it over having as like a single still image that does absolutely nothing. I mean, like you saw with my looping image video I did at the start of the stream, that even with the looping images, I like doing something else. So they had the couple of effects over the top, so the loop was never the same each time it looped. I mean, you can probably still tell when the loop happened, but it didn't feel the same each time it looped. Just something to add a bit of interest to the visual without being too distracting if it's a story, something important with actual lyrics. This, all the images match what's going on in the story of the song. Little chaos gremlin who likes pushing buttons. Gojira Reserve. Rain. Iron Duck. That's Hawk's Inferno. don't know who that is. I've got a feeling it's not who I think it is at first. It's somebody else, definitely. But yeah, I've seen that one around, but I can't remember their name. On X mostly, I've seen them. I asked which one dropped the cows, and Caliph would not tell me. Yeah, good fun song. Let's go share this. Go give the original some love. Encourage her to make more videos. Encourage Kevox to make some videos rather than the loops. His loops are good. He does very good animation loops. But I'd like to see him get a proper video out there again sometime. I think I might have been a little bit too harsh on his original one. And scared him off. I always blame myself when I see someone's video and they don't do another one. Do you know what I mean? But I was just trying to point out if he's better. And he's doing well. He's got more subs than me, so he's obviously doing something right. All right, next up, we've got one that I've partially seen. I didn't see the entire thing. This is Mimi Playing Games lore video. Now, there is music to it, but I'm not sure if I'd class it as a direct music video. This is very much a story video with music applied to it, from what I understand. So, slightly different criteria for evaluating it. The point is, does the story get across? Does the music detract from it, or does the music enhance it? Yeah, you know, slightly different criteria. All right, Unwrapping the Lore from Mimi Playing Games.
Woke up screaming in a glass tomb. Blue-haired demons closing in. Heart exploding, body breaking. Turn to sand and disappear. Running through the museum halls while the red eyes hunt me Trucker man slams the wheel. Holy God is by your side. Gaming syndicate waves make it real. I'm done running, done hiding. Feel the power in my veins. Sand and fire, golden light breaking every chain. Inverted pyramid calling me, waiting for the memory. I'll be ready for the fight. Just keep calling me. Camp, shotgun welcome, unfamiliar faces stare. Brother handshake with Psychro, Suda great pops out of thin air. Portal rips the battlefield, army charging through the sand. I slip inside the pyramid, awaken what was always in my head. Golden orb is calling me, light is flooding through my soul. Body changing, power rising, no longer just a scared kid anymore. From the ashes of the nightmare, a new legend takes control. I'm done running, done hiding. Feel the
Okay. Mostly very solid. Definitely told a story for one's face the other. Um, Probably needed to put a little bit more emphasis on when things were like memory flashes. I think a little bit. Although it's kind of all told in memory. It's kind of like one of those got those weird things where you start off and you're at the end of the story and he's telling you in the flashback, and then there's some flashbacks in the flashback. But we can ignore that starting sequence because it kind of gets a little bit messy if you think about that too much. But yeah, so he wakes up in the museum, which is him playing off a joke about being taken by the London Museum, being a mummy. With the usual suspects, the NPCs. Turns to Santa to escape.
Body breaking, turn to sand and disappear. Running through the museum halls.
That was a little bit rough, but overall it worked fine for the story.
While the red eyes hurt me.
Where is it? Yeah, he's in the truck going through the portal. This kind of needs to be like his mind. He needs to have something that's really kind of pushing the idea that this is in his mind. It's not him finally being in this place and moving, because it feels like he's doing this stuff here, breaks free, and then. And it might have been good if he'd done a generation of the pyramid without the NPC brigade, as the pyramid calling him, so that when later on when you see it with the NPC brigade in front of it, it gives it more impact. It's a museum, it's more American style, but it's a museum. Yeah, that's what I'd say is probably do a generation clean without the NPC bots in front of it of the pyramid, maybe under a blazing sun, as part of like this whole memory sequence of where he needs to go, where it cuts back to the truck. Or do I do him waking up sitting in the truck, and then the truck's racing onwards?
Desert camp, shotgun welcome, unfamiliar faces stare. Brother handshake with Psychro, through the great pops out of thin air. Portal rips the battlefield, army charging through the sand. I slip inside the pyramid, awaken what was always in my head. Golden orb is calling me.
Good time.
Light is flooding through my soul. Body changing.
And again, he's kind of like reference back a little bit. We would never escape the British Museum. Only got loose when we let them out. No, you got to remember, it's when the sensible security measures of the British Museum got taken over by certain political standards. So the security staff were replaced by people who met certain standards rather than actually having the skills and talents to actually perform the job. That's how he got out.
Power rising, no longer just a scared kid anymore. From the ashes of the nightmare, a new legend takes control.
Good time. Now, I do think Tudo gets a little bit too long in this sequence compared to the others, but I think it's just because he got really good fight sequences and it just timed well with the music. You might have needed an extra character to fill in extra space, I think, for the fight. Because here is where you'd bring in a second character. So instead, you get a second cycle. I mean, hell, even that scene there with the pyramid where it lights up from beneath. Have that image instead of the one where all the Quango bots for the memory sequence near the start. That would have worked better than having the one where you see the dots already there, I think.
It's shining, desert birds with golden flame. Evolved movie, standing tall. This is my...
Yeah, standing tall was a bit of an understatement there. He's like fucking 15 feet tall here. But no, it's nicely done.
From the fire, I rise through the sand. I rise, let the robots fall.
I'd have tried to get that I rise to be when he starts his racing forward with the scythe blade. It's unfortunate I know it's a hammer end on the back, but it still looks a bit weird to be going that direction as that final scene rather than being the traditional other direction. Although, oddly enough, for a historical matter, when scythes were turned into weapons, this is actually kind of what they do with them. Less actual scythe shape, they kind of reforge them so the scythe blade would be slightly straighter out, more spear-like. Still curved, obviously, because it's still a scythe blade. And they would sharpen the other edge as well to give you a sort of swiping spear. That's kind of closer to actually like historical usage of it. Yeah, and then nice little cute baby basilisk and his new mascot character. Can't remember what you call those desert foxes. The term for it, it's like is it the fennec or is that the ice fox? Anyway, nice first music video. This one felt a little bit more on the anime opening sort of side rather than a lore video, but it was a full story and told the story well enough. Yeah, I thought it might be fennec. Although the ears are a little bit small for a fennec. Yeah, but that's what they would do with more polearm than spear. Yeah, sorry, I thought it's more polearm than scythe. Yeah, it'd be what's it? A spear is a polearm, but yeah, but I know what you mean. It's extra long, keep the enemy away from you, blades on as many sides as possible, point to enemy and wave kind of thing. But yeah, very nicely done from Mumi. Go show the original some love. All right. Next up, we've got one I was leaked by Diabolical. It was only 14 seconds. Really, Diabolical? Okay, fine. Let's see. Did he do the full video? Let's see if that's what he meant to link me. It is there. Okay. We'll skip that and go to the actual... Okay. So we'll get to that one when that one enters the timeline of the queue, because I put them by when they're released, so it won't be at the very end, because there's some that came out about an hour before stream started. All right, next up we've got Mad Hatter, the Bassilator. Let's see if this is a loop video, music video, or whatever. He's been doing a lot more of the looped image style videos recently. So he did quite interesting visuals. I might have gone into about some of his timings, but they were very interesting visually, and I'd like to see some more of those.
You've been walking through life with your head in the clouds, carrying silence like it's wearing you down, smiling for strangers while your spirit gets thin, pretending you're fine when you're breaking within. close with nothing to break. You've been fading away in the noise of it all, slowly forgetting that you're more than a fall. But something inside you has started to burn, a quiet rebellion you can no longer turn. It's rising through layers, you try to forget it. They're screaming through static that you're not done yet. You don't have to stay small, you don't have to stay numb, you don't have to keep smiling when your soul wants to run. There's power in pain and there's strength in the break. There's freedom in choosing the path that you take. This is your moment, this is your rise, this is you learning to open your eyes. Let the bass hit your chest like it's calling you home. Let it shatter the walls that you built on your own. You were born with the fire they tried to contain, but fire doesn't die when it's trapped in the rain. It just waits for the moment the wind starts to blow. And tonight, that wind is starting to grow. Starting to grow. Feel it rising, feel it burning, feel it setting you free. This is your revival, this is your energy. Every scar that you carry is proof that you fought. Every tear that you cry was the price that you bought. You don't have to stay broken, you don't have to stay lost. You were made for the light, even when it feels dark. So lift up your hands and just breathe it all in. This is your beginning, this is where you begin. You've been holding your breath for too many years, drowning in silence while fighting your fears. But the static is calling and it's calling your name. It's time to remember you were never the same.
Nah, I thought this might have an animation loop.
You were never the weak. You were just waiting for the courage to speak. So speak through the
Mad Hatter does some good visuals a lot of the time, but he hasn't done a lot of videos recently. I was hoping, when I saw the animation at the start, I thought it'd be more of a full animation. All I say is that the still image is fine, but with such a bass heavy song, a visualizer or some animation effect over the top, just like a glimmer or something, just something to make it move. Also, this is a bit tame by Mad Hatter's standards for art. I mean, it's very nice and clean, but that's what I mean. He's usually very rough and very sharp, very Mad Hattery, very like crazy. This doesn't feel like his sort of style.
For the ones who've been fading away. This is for the ones who forgot how to stay. This is for the ones who've been breaking in silence. This is for the ones who still carry the violence. You are not alone in the dark that you fight. You are not the shadow, you are made of light.
There will always be a few straight audios that slip their way in. Once or twice I'll pick ones if I've like someone I want to shout out.
Let it open your soul. This is your moment. This is you becoming whole.
This one kind of snuck in by having an animation at the start.
This is your freedom. This is breaking the chain.
Although I'm always happy to support Mad Hatter. Good people. Haven't heard from him in a while though. Hasn't directly spoke to him.
Just let yourself fly. This is your awakening. This is your sky. You are powerful, beautiful, wild and awake. This is your life now. This is your break.
And no animation outro. Okay, it's an alright song, not my particular taste. As I said, I'm more about the video side of things, so I can't really say much about this. I know he's producing more songs recently. Maybe just like pick 1 or 2 of them out and make a full video would be pretty cool. See from him. He tends to do a lot of like the psychedelic kind of views, the like twists and turns, Mad Hatter-esque, proper visuals. It's quite interesting to see. Okay. We have another lore video drop. This one is Psychro's. Crimson World by Psychro. Psychro lore, page 1. 1080. And make sure everything else is good. Let's see what his lore video is like.
Hello, Mom. Yeah, I'm on my way home. Alright. I'll see you later, okay? Bye-bye.
I always appreciate when somebody uses their own voice if they're doing their own character. But sometimes you've got to really work with that voice acting a little bit. Oh, I think that's mostly the mic on that one. Well, no, the voice fits the character because it is him. It's just that his mic normally helps him because his mic's got a small recording issue, which makes it sound like he's talking behind a mask a little bit. And there it's meant to be him out in the open, sort of speaking clearly, but his mic didn't do him any favours there. Especially as that's meant to be him younger, I think. So you kind of needed that clearer sound, I think.
Red sky static over broken glass, teleported in a blink, then the world collapsed. Sirens long dead, but the echoes cling. Jawless grin and a butchered mask. Stitches split as it starts to laugh. Teeth where the stomach should be. Slick and sharp, it sniffs my fear like a work of art, begging for more. Blood in the air, I taste that iron prayer. Crimson world breathing on my neck. Fractured realms dripping from the wreck. I keep running as the monsters come. Blood in the air, it burns my lungs. Every hungry monster drawing near. Blood in the air, blood in the air. Crimson everywhere.
What I'll say is a mild achievement there is the monsters chasing him. He managed to keep the monsters behind him. A number of times I've had it where someone's running and monsters are chasing after them. The AI will make the monsters run past them or faster than them, and it really annoys me when it does that. It's like, because you like trying to say it runs towards, runs at, and instead they just end up racing against. And they try to overtake them rather than actually attack them. I mean, they don't look like they're attacking him. They don't do that. One kind of does. That one looks more like he's trying to get past him. But at least they don't run past him. That's always a hard thing to manage with the AI.
Empty towers, windows watching, streets like veins pulsing, rotting. Flesh things dragging rusted chains, their laughter crawling through my brain like swarms that never fall. Footsteps echo in the dark mine, and something else behind. If I slow down for a breath, they'll peel me from my mind. Is this hell?
there's the racing to overtake rather
I
than
become
actually
their
chasing him down.
feast. Pray I wake up or become the beast. Blood in the air, I taste that iron prayer. Crimson world breathing on my neck. Fractured realms dripping from the wreck. I keep running as the monsters come. Blood in the air, it burns my love. Every hungry monster drawing near. Blood in the air, crimson everywhere. Crimson world, and it wants me, but something green have found me. I will survive this crimson world.
So yeah, that's like the human stage, and I think that's pretty solidly done. It is definitely heavily on the music video, which you can expect from Cycro. He's got a lot of experience in music video. Timing, tempo's good. It does tell a story, although it's very much an elongated Act 1, I think. But he knows that. That's why it's Cycro Law, page 1. And he's definitely done a better job than what I did, because I kind of did an elongated Act 1 and then Act 2 1.5 to 1.7 on my first law video. I kind of like mixed up bit and I cut it off in the middle of a story rather than finishing the story because I just got the timing wrong. Definitely managed the overall storytelling right. She's got the point where he stops running, starts fighting back, where he first starts to become the survivalist. Now, I'm not saying that's where he is actually at the end, but it's kind of like an echo of the future. But he's starting to get there because while he says something green's found him, I don't think he's actually got there yet. As in, something's latched onto him, and he's going to be able to use that stuff soon. But nicely put together. Visually, very nice style as well. What I'll say here is what I've said to him in person. Get a better mic.
Hello, Mom. Yeah, I'm on my way home.
It's meant to be nonchalant, but it also doesn't feel like he's talking to someone. He feels like he's just recording a line. Yeah, I think these are mostly based off of like the zombie horror sort of style. You know, the slasher zombies, the bloaters, hunters. Yeah, this is what I was saying about where the monsters just start running past you rather than running at you. You know, we say monsters in distance chase towards at character, at image character, and they start doing that, and they just continue running past. I've had so many occasions that happen with my videos. Yeah, Left 4 Dead sort of thing, but there's all kinds of there's a whole plethora of zombie movies where you can take things from. Some of these even look like Deadites. I mean, like his imagining of himself feels more Deadite than zombie-ish. Which Deadites are a kind of zombie, but they're a demon zombie. It's all kinds of really. Very nicely made. Very nicely made, yes. Go give the original some love. Hey, Lupus. Didn't see if you said hi earlier. I think the next one is likely to. Oh no, yeah, the next one is definitely just music. But it's by Grumpy Whiskers, who we'll always give a little shout out to. Rather than my usual break, I'm going to start that playing, keep listening to it, and then go for my break while this song's going. Oh, it's a loop, not still frame. Nice still. But yeah. Itami o Koeta Beyond the Pain. by Grumpy Whiskers. Very clean animation. Who knows? When you realise how bad the English auto lyrics are, but yeah. lot of effort went into this looping image, more effort than I've seen some people put into a fully animated videos sometimes. So even this is like solid work. Grumpy Whiskers. I'm not sure, but I think these characters and this star are on different layers, as in they're actually the starry background with the star is one layer, and then somewhere along here there's an edit where these are layered on top. So to do with the way the light's going across doesn't feel right for if it was animated within the actual one frame. I might be wrong. It could all be one generation, just very, very masterfully edited in prompted in rather, sorry. But it feels like the characters are edited over the top of the scene with a star. Yeah. Okay, now as this is technically after a break, I'm going to do another self-promotion. This one is going to be a song I initially came up with near the start of me doing all this AI stuff, where it was going to be about a 2D character living in a 3D world, basically representing feeling like you're missing something to fit in with the world and finding your place to match it. And then when a certain meme popped up in the community, it felt like the perfect way to kind of push it forward. Here we have Cardboard on the Floor by me.
I move like a cutout on a crowded train. All these hands go through me like rain on cardboard. I laugh at the right time, I nod, I smile, but I feel my edges crumple every mile. They got weight, they got depth, I keep folding under every step. I reach out, hit the screen like my life is close but never seen. I'm cardboard on the floor, cardboard on the floor. I crease when you look at me, I can't stand anymore. I'm cardboard on the floor, cardboard on the floor. I keep asking for more, just to feel like I'm My fears wear my name tag at the edge of the room. I hear them talking soft like a coming storm. What if I collapse first? What if I don't fit? What if I stay this flat and call it quits? They got skin, they got heat, I keep living half a beat. But I want what they know, to take one step and not let go. Cardboard on the floor, cardboard on the floor. I crease when you look at me, I can't stand anymore. I'm cardboard on the floor, cardboard on the floor. I keep asking for more, just to feel like I'm more. Then you said my name like you had a shade, like I wasn't just a box flattened on the floor. Your hand in mine pulled me through, and all at once side corners too. Now I wake with weight in the the shape of your arm. I'm not flat on the edge. I'm a room with a heart. I can feel the floor, I can feel my skin, I can feel the world. Let me in. You kissed my worry off my face, and I took up space for the first time.
Terrible joke, Carl.
I can touch you back more.
There you go. Cardboard on the floor. You know, I don't do this stuff in my own stuff. Here's where you can go watch it directly. Save for off the stream. Okay.
It's the year that
All right. Here we have Lyrical Absinthe and Lyrical Absinthe and Mags Noctis, the problem. Mags Noctis, the problem, in fact. You got to remember, it's an allegory. It's not like quite literally he's made a cardboard. That's why it was different cardboard each time with different art styles. It was like, I was trying to go for more cartoony at the start and becoming more realistic art style as it went on, but getting the AI to follow that idea was a bit hard. Especially with the limited generations I had at the time. That took so many generations that I basically took up almost 2 weeks worth of my Grok generations and a whole bunch of Vido for that one. Anyway, Mags Noctis, the problem.
it's the year of the goat. You think you know what really floats my boat? Pleasure to meet you. You think you know what really floats my boat? Pleasure to meet you, I'm Mags Noctis. You know the one you think is soulless, cause it'll get you more followers. How pure of you to cast out and sow doubt in the name of clout. What's all that about? Acting like the demon you claim me to be, how holy a vow. But that's neither here nor there. Listen, it's funny, the size of your hate goner and whacking it for Baphomet, cause you think anybody really cares on the internet about the stake you don't have and where you place your bets. What's his game? Why so vague? They got a sex dungeon, don't they? Imagine being outraged over a Discord server kind of faking gay. They're at it again, oh no, oy vey. Nothing but gooners, coomers, dirty little sex consumers. Ignoring the normal people with a spark and a sense of humor. Puritans and loppers tripping over themselves, acting like boomers. Horses so high they're taped together with fent patches. Get more annoyed so I can watch you tear down statues. Signal up your virtue and scream about your values. In the meantime, let me esoteric post and neglect to add or tag you. I'm Mags Noctis, the problem. Look at all these boosts, why can't I hold them? Butter on my popcorn, salty golden. Snacking out while I'm laughing at your scolding. Public enemy number one, leaving you stunned. For the love of the game, I'm doing it for fun. You think you know what it means to steal lemons? Well, you don't, so go water your sunflower. Tell each other you got power. You think Tartarus is Greek hell? Spoiler, it's not. What else you got? They're all best friends. Isn't that crazy, guys? They aren't. Fuck them and fuck you too. You think I give a damn about a follow? Half of you people don't even like me, nor do you know me. But Mags, don't you want to be in the group? Why? For you to find a way to use me like a ladder, then leave me for dead and scatter. You're the only people that think you even matter. Living in delusion like some kind of Mad Hatter. And I don't care if I'm being monitored. I'm here to inspire, support, and create. So go right ahead, watch me out of hate. Claiming everything I do is bait. Number steps ahead while you're late. So late for a very important... Wait, I'm off track. I care about security, you care about the purity. We're not the same. I'm trying to make a statement while you're playing schoolyard games. I'm enforcing a standard while you whore out your husbands. Sharing views and thinking you're famous. Shameless. What's that mean, girl? Mean girl. Acting like twin girls. But I didn't do nothing. Let the fuckery commence. Another day, rolling my eyes at gay ops on X. Since you're all already at it though, let me give you another reason to be upset. You need some more receipts, here's a whole set. Cause I'm Mags Noctis, the problem. Look at all these boosts, why can't I hold them? Butter on my popcorn, salty golden. Snacking out while I'm laughing at your scolding. Public enemy number one,
If you're offended, it's you, not an ish me. Bishop to E3, I'm playing 4D chess while you're barking up trees. Fucking you got fleas? Cause I just don't care for opinions of sheep. Another day, same shit, you're putting me to sleep. I'm attracted to intelligence, entertained by the elegance of intellect. You can't impress me with simple sentience. Don't get me wrong, I didn't call you stupid. No verbal negligence, I'm better than simple pestilence. More than I can say for some though. Throwing around stones in glass homes. Why would you risk your brand with such recklessness? I'm not about malevolence, don't care about irreverence. If I'm in the room, I'll address the elephant with evidence. But I'm just a little Baphomet, typing with one hand while I'm jacking it. Wait a minute, let me prompt that. While I'm managing communities and dealing with y'all while you talk smack. Thinking you know anything about everything and what everybody else lacks. But the G5, what's got you so quiet? You tuckered out a little bit tired. You and me both every Friday, the same old trope. And another gay, I'm bragging about someone being on the ropes. But if you trust in me, I'll give you hope. Cause there might be plenty of people like me who wanna be me, on top of me, underneath me. They might walk, yeah, prompt and try to act like me. Fake smirk and flip the bird like me. Might be bright, but they ain't me. I'm Max motherfucking Noctis, the real problem. Look at all these boosts, I can't hold them. I got the winning hand, are you folding? Butter on my popcorn, salty golden. Snacking out and laughing at your scolding. Public enemy number one, leaving you stunned. For the love of the game, I do this shit for fun. Do this shit for fun.
Okay. Visually, it's very, very clean, very sharp images, very little in the way of AI jank. Very nicely edited together. I think there's a little bit too much bounce, but it's also part of the music style, so it's not too much. If you know what I mean, there's some. I think it's a little excessive. It's fine. The art style, while not being perfectly consistent, stays close enough for it to be not much of an issue. There's no in-scene differences. I think the worst it gets is
Faking gay, they're at it again. Oh no, oy vey.
no. Even then, Jupol was done in the same art style as Nux. Yeah, whenever there's two people, they're always in the same art style together. They're not distractingly different unless it's necessary for what they are.
For the love of the game, I'm doing it for fun. Hey, you probably think this track's about you, it's not, but go ahead and read. If you're offended, it's you, not an ish me. Bishop to E3, I'm playing 4D chess while you're barking up trees. Fucking you got fleas? Cause I just don't care.
See, the pulsing is a little bit much, but it takes time to actually go away from the pulses enough for your eyes to relax a little bit, which makes it stay effective. So that's really nicely done that way. I was worried at the start because it seemed a little bit heavy on it, but then it kind of eased off and gave you those breaks, which is a good way of doing it because it kind of like builds the like adrenaline up and then kind of rides it and just peaks it off a little bit as it goes along. Yeah, very nice song. The video is very nicely edited.
Don't care about irreverence. If I'm in the room, I'll address the elephant with evidence. But I'm just a little baffled.
Dancing is always a fun one to do. It's easier to do, oddly enough, this kind of dancing where they're doing the same thing at the same time than it is to do the dancing where you've got a couple of people doing the same thing and one person doing something completely different. Apart from the odd occasion where the AI just goes completely nuts on you. Ow. Sorry about that, I just bumped my headset. Yeah, very nicely done. Go show them some love. Oh, that did not send. I do like Stream Ninja, but it does need a little bit of adjustment, I think, in the way the thing's set up. Yeah, did like, did share. I am subscribed. Doing it and having them actually both matching the beat, though, that's what I'm talking about. So having two people doing the same dance moves to match the beat can be done quite easily, but having two people, let's say multiple people dancing and one person dancing differently but still matching the beat, that's when it's hard to achieve, I find. So I wanted to do one where somebody was wrong but right at the same time. But it's good to see Absinthe. Okay. Now here's Bunny's Back. Opalosagi, Cute Chaos Incarnate by Diabolical. Depends on the AI gen, I think. For in terms of couple dancing, if you mean like a formal dancing, I didn't ever have a problem doing proper formal dancing in Grok. It's when you try and do the away and towards again that you start getting weird effects. You know, when you like send someone away, spin them around. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta remember, I do most of my stuff in Grok. I do use Seed Dance a little bit, but I don't have a lot of gens in it. And Vidu is just a pain. All right, Bunny's Back. Cute Chaos Incarnate by Diabolical. Let's actually make sure I've got this set up properly. And away we go.
Abyssal Studios production.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Opalosagi. Space Bunny with the glow. Yeah. Come pull up. Let me tell you how the story goes. She got that gem beating chaos, but the vibe is pure gold. Space Bunny on the screen, telling bad days in the gold. Chat rolling in. She greet them all by name, laughing at her own jokes. Never act like she's too cool for the game. How many detox? Next minute she's silly as hell, dancing with the emotes, casting spells on the track as well. No fake persona. What you see is what you get. Open heart, open lobby max. Fake persona. What you see is what you get. Open heart, open lobby max. Judgment, no regret. She'll roast you with a smile, then kick you in the sand, but then turn around and hug you and pat you on the back. Opal stream is open, doors ain't never closed. Pull up with your chaos, everybody come and go. Silly with the smack talk, then we all get loose. Even when they kick the down, she came back with the juice. Opalosagi, Space Bunny, don't lose. Been through the fire, but she still the show. Come have fun, no pressure, we all family here. Opal's still standing, and she ain't going nowhere.
That bit was a little bit rough in the editing. There was a nice slow scene thrown in the middle of the randomness. I mean, the random sound that gets the idea, because it's meant to be very chaos incarnate, very random.
Been through the fire, but she still the show. Come have fun, no pressure, we all family here.
For example, for family here, where that's slightly longer pauses where I would have put that, but that's about the only.
Still standing, and she ain't going nowhere. Just smack, talk with a grin while she clutches the wind. Chat, y'all saw that? Now we won't watch that. Games get chaotic, keep thrives in the mess. 1 second wholesome, next second she a whole threat. Burn sunflower fields of Walmart, she making it a movie. Chat, throwing predictions, she turning them into goofies. Bro, you really thought Bad Bunny was gonna lose? Talking crazy smack to make the chat swear. Laugh louder than the lames and a G through the roof. If you feeling when she losing, she's still giving you proof that the best streams ain't perfect, then as real as can be. And Opal got that real, so the vibe's flow free. Opal stream is open, doors ain't never closed. Pull up with your chaos, everybody come and go. Silly with the smack talk, then we all get loose. Even when they kicked it down, she came back with the juice. Space Bunny don't fold. Been through the fire, but she still the show. Come have fun, no pressure, we all family here. Opal's still standing, and she ain't going nowhere.
Watch
Yeah,
her from the
they
sideline.
put-
Watch
they
her
recorded
turn her body
that.
built different this time. With the comeback flow, switch like the weather. 1 minute's all spoken, next minute she storm, get it together. Haters throw shots, but they missing the target. She already moved
There was a slow thing, but from flipped angle. Might be a different generation, but it was a similar floating scene. Yeah, cool.
on, living life like an artist. Resilient like rubber, bounce back with the glow. Space bunny turn Phoenix, want the whole jacket slow. When they said she was winning, she just started the death. Another lobby from the people who see what she's after. Ain't no falling under pressure, ain't no breaking her stride. Opal Usagi still here, and she built to survive. Opal's dream is open, doors ain't never closed. Pull up with your chaos, everybody come and go. Silly, get the smack talk, then we all get loose. Even when they kicked her down, she came back with the joke. Opal Usagi, that bunny don't lose. Been through the fire, but she still steal the show. Come have fun, no pressure, we all family here. Opal's still standing, she ain't going nowhere. Opal's still standing, she ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Space Bunny, with the gems and the unbreakable soul. Pull up anytime. Opal's dream is always open.
Okay, it didn't pause when I wanted it to. Okay. I personally think the editing is a little bit too rapid and random, but that's because it's meant to represent the chaotic nature, so it fits the theme of the song. I'm trying to look at this as a music video, but it's not a music video. This is a character promo. This is all about Opal and trying to get personality and the fun, happy times you can have. That it definitely does that. I think a lot of the gens got blurred, but you've managed to hide it relatively well with the rapid cuts and motion movements. I think you probably generated them as like hyper speed anyway, but you might have wanted to have done them slow, but I know you've got the generation limits.
The show, come have fun, no pressure. We are family here. Opal's still standing, and she ain't going nowhere. So smack talk with a grin while she clutches the wind. Check, y'all saw that. Now we won't watch that. Games get chaotic,
Now,
keep thrives.
I do like the fact that even in the chaotic edits, you managed to do a nice slow moment there. Just looking at the face while she's doing something silly and cute, or blowing the bubble. I did not press that.
An abyssal.
Before I get sent away again, I'm going to link it. Yeah, she's very much the Jinx archetype, or the Harley Quinn archetype, if you want to go to like the modern origin of the mental character type. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I remember watching one of her music videos from a while ago, and it was very similarly hyperkinetic. And I do like the fact that you do manage to keep a few moments where it's just like relatively calm, so it allows the brain to reset from all the rapid image changes.
Sunflower fields of Walmart, she making it a movie. Throwing predictions, she turning them into goofies. Oh, you really thought Bad Bunny was gonna lose? Talking crazy smack to make the chat swear. Laugh louder than the lames and a D through the roof. If you feeling
Because even though there were cuts there, it was a close enough scene. Your brain didn't register it as being cut. Yeah, you're doing a fantastically good job. You're definitely getting the idea of the personality across. Yeah, go show the original some love. This is very nicely put together. I do like the screen near the start, which really pins down the point of it being a promo of her. But yeah, very, very nicely done. Which actually reminds me, I need to go back and update my UI again soon, because this was only meant to be a placeholder. It just kind of got stuck there with it because the change in the AI usage. I didn't want to waste it. Make it something like this. Anyway. On to the next one, which is a loop animation. I can tell you that because it's Keyvox, and this is Borrowed Verdicts. When we do Keyvox videos, we play a game of can we spot the edit? Where does it loop? Is it a single loop or is it a forwards backwards loop? Play along.
I believe it too.
Okay. We made it too easy this time.
Morning settles heavy like dust across the room. The mirror keeps a ledger and recites it back by noon.
It's a departure from his normal style. He normally goes for a very country and guitar style. He has been mixing up a little bit, but this feels more full EDM.
Every flaw becomes a landmark, every failure leaves a stain. And my name sounds like an insult when it echoes through my brain. There's a courtroom in my ribcage where the trial never ends, and I wear the final verdict before I can defend. There's a voice behind the wall, speaking softly, speaking short. It repeats itself so often that the lines begin to blur. I wear the words like weather, cold and woven through my clothes. A storm that knows my every weakness, every place the daylight never goes. I keep mistaking echoes for the truth, every cruel refrain for proof. The worst thing about the voice is how much I believe it too. Kind words fall around me like rain against a stone. They touch the surface briefly, but they never make it home. One careless glance can find me, sink beneath my skin, while 100 hands can reach for me and never make it in. I measure myself in missing things and roads I couldn't take, a staircase disappearing through the choices I replay. And the voice becomes a choir, every note another bruise. It tells me I was born to fail and I'm too tired to refuse. I wear the words like weather, cold and woven through my clothes. A storm that knows my every weakness, every place that daylight never goes. I keep mistaking echoes for the truth, every cruel refrain for proof. The worst thing about the voice is how much I believe it too. But what if it is only thunder, not the whole and endless sky? What if pain has learned my language just to make itself sound right? Maybe every accusation is a wound dressed up as love. I still wear the words like weather, still feel winter in my bones, still fear the dark has by the cruelest thing I
Always a lot of introspection in Keybox's songs.
to believe. I don't have to believe. There's a voice behind the walls, but a voice is not a soul. Though I cannot love myself tonight, I can stay until it goes. Stay until it goes.
Yeah. Great song as always from Keybox. He always knows how to make sure the song has a important meaning while also being enjoyable to listen to, because sometimes you get those mixed up. Sometimes you can go for a really good beat, good rhythm, and the song just doesn't mean anything. And then other people try and cram so much into it, it just kills any flow in the song. And it's kind of sad when that happens, because some of them have got really heartrending stories written into them. It's just quite literally a full story. It's too much to try and turn into a song. He knows how to edit it down to get the emotions through where it's needed. As I said, I'm not used to him doing like the electric style voices. I'm used to more of a country sound from him. But as usual, my focus is on the visuals, and it's quite nice. You get the idea. You got his own haunted image of himself, basically self-doubt, following him everywhere he goes. In order to make this a ongoing looping image sort of style, I probably would have tried to, rather than doing a beast behind the travelator, do a second copy of him behind him, shadowed, and then green screen the background and try and edit it for a rolling background scene that changes over time. A lot more effort than this took, and probably not worth the effort, to be honest, but it'd be nice to see something like that. I tried something similar a while ago, but I'm no good at cropping, so who knows. You see my Fugees, they get weird sometimes when I'm trying to do that with auto cropping stuff. Yeah, color balance. But Keybox's colours would lend quite well to that sort of thing, actually. Anyway, yeah, that's me rambling of how I would try and make a continuous loop, but basically just walking and walking and walking with a part rolling background. Other than that, it's very, very solid. I do like the fact it's not like he's walking forward and then it just pops and he's back here and walking forward again, because that kind of motion stuff can be kind of annoying to the eye. Instead, it's walking this way, blurs, and then he's walking that way. I know it doesn't actually travel quite that far, but you get the feeling of that as it goes along. Go give the original some love. He's almost at 700. Now this one normally is a still image one. I wanted to give Rhino a shout out. If it will load.
I saw
Delete Me Alt Pop Style by Rhino Rocks. Let's make sure we got this all set up. And let's give it a listen.
your name light up my screen
It's
last
animated.
night. You're like an old photo stuck in my mind. I don't talk about the plans we left behind. Just scroll past each other, different lives. I know we're better this way, or at least that's what I tell myself. Still feel the weight every time I see your face somewhere else. I delete me from all memories. I'm just another ghost you have seen. Delete me softly, let me fade. I'm tired.
Right, that's a slowed down rotation. If you watch this, Rhino, I don't know if you did, but in most editing softwares, when you do a slow down, there is a option to do like a smoothing where where it fills in the missing frames as it does it. I only found it recently myself, so you know it is what it is. But you get that kind of stutter removed. It can not work sometimes, but usually it will help you to deal with the stutter.
Missing what we never say. Keep the good parts, but throw the rest away. Just delete me. Backspace us away. We used to chat until the sun came up. Now our conversations live in red receipts and what's up. I'm happy for you, at least that's what I'll say. But the silence gets louder every day. We didn't break, we just let go. Funny how that still hurts more than I know. Now I see the timestamps, they get farther apart. Just a name in the past, an old glitch in the heart. Delete.
Right now, seeing as that was an edit zoom rather than animation zoom, you can tell by some of the details, that actually maintains quite high fidelity to the original image. That's quite nicely done. That's a very good generation you got there that allows you to do that.
Delete me from
I think this is a little over the top, but I get where you're going with it. I'd have toned down the flicker and seem like the chroma flicker, maybe a little bit slower on the effect. But other than that, I understand where you're going with it.
memories. I'm just another ghost in your machine. Delete me softly, let me fade. Just another file I never save. Keep the best part, throw me away. Just a username, haunting empty space.
See, now this stuttering makes sense because it's part of the actual digital stuttering effect going on here. So, while I probably would have tried to get
If you
I was earlier than that.
ever want me away, just a username,
I'd have tried getting this part smoothed out,
haunting empty space.
and then boom, back to the stuttering here.
If you ever
But it's not bad.
wonder how
This is like
I'm
zoomed in,
doing, it's okay, I keep the need
or
on
lower gen quality, but I think it's zoomed in.
I hope the life you're living feels like home, even if it's somewhere I'll never know. I delete.
That home zoom image, I probably would have left flat. Don't move it. Just an idea of somewhere stable, because that's what that song's talking about at the time. It's somewhere stable. You may not be there, but the idea of home. Everything else being in motion, you want that to be stable.
I'll never know. I delete. Delete me. The quiet have its way. Delete. I'll carry both of us in 4K. But you can let me go. Just delete me.
My mouse vanished there. But yeah, glad to see him branching out to animation. Not a bad job. He's obviously cropped in some of these a bit closer, or had a lower generation, because this looks like it's not cropped in, but there's a bit of fuzzing on it, so I've probably done it 480. But still nice overall look. Still relatively clean. Go give him some love and try and convince him to do more animations, so I have more things to react to. All good there. Fantastic. Okay. The next up, we have the poster today. 93. So this will just be a collection of visuals loosely attached to music. Eva every now and again does try and edit the scenes so they match the music, but most of the time it is just basically here's some nice scenes, enjoy. This is a all about the visuals, and really it's going to be, does the music detract or does the music enhance? Rather than what normally is the case when I'm doing these, it's usually does the visuals match the music. This is does the music match the visuals. So if we hear nice high pitched Japanese boppy music, we know that someone's mucked up or is playing a bit of a prank on us. That reminds me of like Cybertron City from the original Transformers. I don't remember this prompt of the day. There's some good matching to music going on in terms of the pacing of the video. Not perfect, obviously, but still nice to visual spectacle. Yeah, so while it's not overall edited music, there are some moments that match up. Whether intentional or not, I don't know. I think it's a little bit too often to it not being intentional. But I think it's a very nice, visually appealing video. I do not remember this prompt of the day. I must have missed it. Yeah, I've missed a few recently because I've been trying to avoid them because of my generation limits I've got at the moment. Go give the original some love. I really don't want to pay out more for more gens. I'm trying to leave that as long as possible before I do that. Okay, and next up. All right. Here we have Exiled King Broly and Portals of Wand and Void. Elden Ring to Harry Potter World Story Arc 1. So I'm assuming this is when his gaming went from going to playing Elden Ring to the Harry Potter game. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, part of the problem is that GPT has started Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, GPT has started having some of the old AI glitches come back. You know, the ones I mean, like the image I used for this stream. I had to edit the stream cover. I had to edit in Photoshop because it gave me 7 fingers on one of my hands. Yeah, fingers. Thank you, Mumi, for the raid. Glad to have you here. Reacted to your reveal video earlier. I left you some notes. But very nicely done. Hey, Mumi. Splash shout out, isn't it? There we go. Thing is, I got a bot that's supposed to do that automatically when somebody raids me. But the bot just hasn't worked once. It announces at the start of every stream, yeah, he's using this bot. It's fantastic. And it just doesn't do anything. Hey, anyway. Near the start, it was the 4th video in that I reacted to your one, Mimi. Sorry, I was away looking at another page. I didn't see your chat. I was trying to chat you out. All right. So, Portals of the Wand and Void by Exiled King Broly. I don't need to have the subtitles on for Broly's ones 9 times out of 10. More than that, but you know, it is what it is. Don't lol. All right.
Through the veil, we fall together. Frozen peaks behind us, giant ashes in the snow. Violet lightning cracks the sky as ancient fires glow. Your hand in mine, my angel, wings of shadow intertwine. We step into the unknown, leaving fading gods behind.
Now that I understand exactly what happened there. You have to specifically tell the AI they turn away from the camera and head through the portal. You have to specifically tell it they turn away from the camera. They turn their back to the camera, they turn away, face away from the camera, as many different ways as you can. because the AI just loves keeping faces front and center. Um, but yeah, it's a relatively easy fix. It still happens to me 9 times out of 10 when I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. But when you know it's happened, it's like, oh, I've got to put that in. Just, yeah. Still a good solid visual. I did like the way the portal chased them to cover them. But it kind of felt like they were ignoring the portal. And the portal said, nah.
Radio still screams our names across the dying light. But something new is calling through the tears between the night. Portals are wandering.
Because when you tell the AI what something looks like, or you give it an image that says use this face, example, it wants to show that off. It wants to keep that as solid as possible whenever you give it a reference. So if you say eyes blaze, it will want those eyes to always be in the shot. And something like that. So you've got to try and prompt away afterwards to make sure it, yeah, that's the right thing.
We cross the fractured glass.
Oh, that was a bit of an unforced error there. Unfortunately, because the rest of it looks fantastic, but that wing turn.
From lands of frost and giants to a world of spells and masks. Your darkness and my light forever intertwined. In this hidden realm of magic, our souls will realign. Stone walls whisper secrets.
Sorry, I'm just thinking if there's a creature like I can't remember his name right now. I know it's his kind of insert character. It's not Broly himself. It's Ruta. If Ruta was in the story where Harry Potter exists, things would have been solved a lot easier. That's the problem when you got like your inserted characters. But yeah, things would have been solved a lot easier if he was there.
Secrets towers reach for starless skies. Young hearts with wands of power. Ancient houses, old lies. We walk among the hidden. Our power veiled but never tamed. Two fallen angels wandering where the sorting hat proclaimed. They speak of houses, loyalty, of light and dark divided.
I don't. Fantastic choice of which snake to use, and obviously going for the films. But yeah,
But we are one order and chaos forever undivided. Portals are wand and void. We cross the fractured glass. From lands of frost and giants to a world of spells and masks. Your darkness and my
I don't know enough about Harry Potter to say much more than that.
life forever intertwined. In this hidden realm of magic.
I tried reading the first book and found it so childish that I just couldn't read the rest. And I'm talking about back when it first came out. I was reading like Dragonlance and Conan the Barbarian, and then they came out and like Terry Pratchett and lots of that sort of stuff. And then they said, "This is a fantastic fantasy book with a mix for kids and adults." And I read it and I was like, "This is not for adults. This is very, very childish. A lot of things are just waved away and not explained." That's just me being picky though.
Souls will realign.
Maybe it got better later, but I just never really. Now this is the other boss basilisk, not Rocco's one.
Will they fear the void I carry? already won their game. No prophecy can bind us, no sorting can define.
Both are fine, Run, yeah. No, it wasn't for adults. And yes, it wasn't for adults. Both work because it's a separation. It's like, no, they were wrong. Yes, you were right. In either case, it's like it applies the same way. Because they're saying it wasn't for adults is the separate phrasing. So there's no double negative. It's only if you go, it isn't is good.
We are the storm they never saw.
Isn't not good. It's in one
Dark
running
that
phrase.
learned to shine. Portals of wonder and void, we rewrite the stars tonight.
He's doing some mid-phrase changes, but he's doing it with the impact it needed. I always prefer it if he does that at the end, start at the end of phrase, like he normally does, rather than to the beat, which I prefer. But he tends to do phrases. He's got a few mid-phrase changes, but he's not doing it in a. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. You're right. Here's another one. Teabag would also be another one that's got a similar sort of thing to it, but it's a little bit more blatantly cartoony, that one. That was another witch/wizard magical world thing. A lot older. But yeah, his editing is solid as always, but he's going a little bit mid-phrase that I'm not used to doing.
Two exiled angels burning through this world of wrong and right. Hand in hand through Hogwarts halls, our power quietly away.
That was a moment too soon. I would have gone either at the tail end of the awake, where he's like kind of like hollowing out the end of the awake. Don't there rather than at the start of awake.
In this new realm of wonder, our eternal bond won't break through the veil.
That's a reasonably good timing.
We walk as one. Elden Ring to Wizard Song.
Yeah. And the AI's penchant for flaming fire launching out of the arse. I don't know where that came from, but it just seems to be happening all the time. I had to try so hard to make it not look like that when I'm leaving empty trails and flying as my character. I found saying that the character generates an entire aura of energy is one thing that helps, because it makes the entire aura leave a trail rather than just coming from one particular location. But yeah, fun song. A little slower, a little bit softer than his usual fare. I also think the editing's not quite as good as he's managed to get recently, but it's not horrible. He does a good transition when necessary. But he does do a lot of mid-phrase transitions, which I haven't seen him do for a while. Oh yeah, that's why that was there. This looks to be a small looping animation from Aetherlaw. They linked it to me, and I reacted to one of their videos previously. Why have I not? Pretty sure I was subscribed, so I don't know what happened there. Sleepyhead, Horse Girl, One Light Second Haze, Inspired Lullaby for bedtime. We'll do this, and then we'll have another little break. proper one this time while I sort out my water situation a bit better than I did this time. It's especially bad when it's small accounts like that where they've only got 5 or 6 subscribers.
Stay the lone light in the smaller rooms. Cumberland blue and September held the cup that fit in 83. Beating tall ones only she could see. Banned from the grand where the true crowns stay. But she carried distance every day. One light in the eastern haze. One afternoon the lantern shone. Second on the foreign ground. The almost that we call our own. Glory lived in the open fights, while the big door stayed closed that night. Two triple crown fell in the wider fields. She stayed the line when others yielded. Sweetest second the heart can keep. The story sleeping in the deep. Second shadow falls. The one chance east still softly calls. One light. One light. One light.
While it does have lullaby qualities, I think this song's a little bit too active and loud in its pacing. It's a little bit too rapid for a lullaby. Need to get a little bit simpler. Fun song though, it's a nice song. It's definitely the kind of song you could slow dance at a party to, you know?
Sleepyhead.
Okay. Go give April some love. They're making progress. Okay. I'm going to have a quick break while I get water and all that sort of stuff sorted out. And I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. And I'll leave you the Be Right Back screen, which I know some of you actually prefer over me talking. So I'll see you then. Okay, and I'm back. And as usual, when I come back, I'm going to play one of my own bits of music. Which one of these should I go with? Let's go with None Your Business.
Horrible 99, shell like a king. Purple gem flash, little gold ring. He rolls up slow with a sarcastic grin. Already knows where the jokes begin. He loves those memes, sends them all day. One tiny smirk and he's on his way. If you're in a jam, he'll slide right through. Got a clever line and a fix for you. He says, hold up, watch me now. Then he helps while clowning around. Mean little joke, kind hot too. Horrible 99 coming through. It's none your business, it's none your business. He laughs, then he lifts you up. It's none your business, it's none your business. He's got that grin and that good luck. Keys in the garden dirt. Hobble found them first, then made her squirm. Need a hand with a sideways look. Then he winked and gave her back the hug. Ben broke down by the bakery door. Hobble patched it up with a pine cone cord. Then he posted a meme, made Ben crack up. Now the whole crew's singing, that's our guy, yup. He says, don't cry, I got this mess. With a joke and a gentle yes. Thin shell shine, big bright crew. Horrible 99 coming through. It's none your business, it's none your business. He laughs, then he lifts you up. It's none your business, it's none your business. He's got that grin and that good luck. Whoa! Cold and the days feel rough. He brings the fun, he makes it less tough. Purple gem glowing when the shadows climb. Sarcastic hero in his own sweet time. He'll tease you first, then carry the load slow. Little legend on the mossy road. And if you ask why he did all that, he just tilts his head and shoots it back. It's none your business, it's none your business. He laughs, then he lifts you up. It's none your business, it's none your business. He's got that grin and that good luck. Horrible 99, yeah, you know the name. Purple shell sparkle, meme game flame. If you need a friend, he's already there with a sarcastic grin and a whole lot of care.
There we go. Nice little thank you to Harwell there. I was thinking of doing Runya's one, but I figured now we'll save that for the end. You have been warned. Okay. This one is one of those ones I was mentioning before where I know there's not going to be a full animation to this video, but this is a Gleeman video. I don't really do much for him, and I figured I should call him out every now and again. So, here we go. Blue Reverie by Gleeman.
pale and endless dome, where first light spills like mercy calling home. No hurry in this blue, just quiet hope unfolding, the kind that soothes the restless heart from holding. Clear mountain lake in summer's golden hush, your surface holds my face where currents rush. I see the years I wasted drifting far below, blue so deep it teaches me to let things go. Soft rain against the glass, no thunder, no demand, just silver threads that trace the hollow in my hand. The world grows small inside this gentle muted blue, a quiet veil around the wars that once I knew. The blue that comes when love has slipped away, remorse like a winter frost that lingers day by day. Every word I never spoke still echoes in the chill, a silent kind of breaking time refuses to rebuild.
Alright, I put a poll up in the Twitch chat because that's the only one where I can do it. Which song do you want me to play at the end before I do the end of stream rollout?
The empty chair, the faded photograph of you, yet high above the pain, the sky still stretches wide. The same blue every heart has known before it cried. Sometimes you're the weight when motion leaves my bones. No spark to chase the shadows, no voice that calls me home. A stillness like the moment after every tear has dried, where apathy and sorrow learn to walk side by side. Yet even in this blue, a river runs slow and true, carrying the pieces I was never meant to lose. Blue, you're the color of the in-between, where heaven leans to touch the wounds unseen. You, the burning edges of the day. Blue, you never really go away. Faded like the denim on an old and trusted coat. Blue, the river and the sky, the memory in my throat. Blue, you're the silence where I finally feel at home.
Very lovely song there. And I like the fact that there was a visualizer and lyrics came up on screen on their own. I probably should have turned subtitles off, but you know how it is. And there's a small motion. I think the rumbling motion of the screen probably wasn't necessary because it is meant to be a calming scene. But yeah, overall, it's quite a nice little scene. This is not just a flat video, not flat image rather. Go show Lehman some love. And in case you didn't hear me, over on Twitch, I put up a little poll as to which of the songs you want to hear. Running It Around, Cardboard Brain, Pocket Seal, and Cream Pie's Nutty Buddies. Choose from those 4 songs from my list here. Cardboard Brain, Pocket Seal, Run You Around, and Cream Pie's Nutty Buddies. If no one votes, it'll be Run It Around. Okay. Pause, thank you. Next up, from Comet Eclipse, we got Daughter of the Stars. Let's make sure everything's all good here. It was a very nice song, very melodic. I think it maybe didn't need the drum beat to it. It should have been a bit more haunting, less drummy, but I think it was fine as it was. Just my personal taste in how the song should have been as a reverie, I think it should have been a little bit more ethereal and floaty, less in the moment. But it's fine. As I said, more my taste than anything else. Okay, Daughter of the Stars by Comet Eclipse. Yeah, another one with an animation at the start that makes you think it's going to be an animation.
Red scarf unraveling in broken time. 淡い肌は薄いガラスのようにひび割れる I try to keep my distance, keep them safe しかしこの力はそれらを主張する
There's an effect going on.
燃えるかどうか
It's a little bit light,
私に
but I understand
尋
why.
ねなかった星たちは自分たちの番を迎えることはできない I am the void between the light I am the death of gentle night Daughter of stars forged in fear I'll lose myself to save what's here Watch me scatter into the sky Watch the girl you knew drift by I'm becoming something you can't reach A constellation made of ash and grief私の弱さを見せてください私の自制心を見せてください怖がっている小さな女の子を見せてください光が食いちぎった暗闇を
It's a very nice song in the feel. It feels very much like an ED or one of those action drama style animes, sort of like an elfin lead sort of style, where it's high action, high octane, but there's like a very deep, sad story behind everything that's going on.
見せてあげる I am the void between the light I am the death of gentle night Daughter of stars forged in fear I'll lose myself to save what's here Watch me scatter
Okay. I was expecting something to happen near the end, like actually move into an animation or something, or a change in the effects, because there was like a particle effect going on, but it was very, very subtle, very soft. Not bad. I would have preferred a little bit more in the visual. Song is good, very nice song, always a good song from comic clips. But they do good videos as well, so I've been waiting to see some more of those. Not seeing them at the moment. I'm hoping they're working on the big project. Go show them some love. And that was in the wrong chat. I was looking at the voting. Okay. Now we've got a song from Anicia called No. Now, Anicia is not the last member of the Kinney group to be involved in the song making. Technically, Pseudo hasn't done anything, and then there's also Fed, and I can never remember the name of that bunny girl that's with them. No, bunny, mouse girl. Brain. I suppose the kid as well, but we're not counting the kid. But yeah, last of the ones that haven't been actively involved. So here we have Anicia with no Super Musa. Well, it was likely to win with only 3 votes going in, but hey. I'll run you around before I do my outro. Okay, cool. All right. Here we have No by Anicia.
I was raised to be polite, to smile, to help, to never disappoint. They called it kindness. I call it a cage. Not anymore. They handed me guilt like
Good.
a loaded gun. Said be good, be nice, don't hurt anyone. So I swallowed my anger and buried my pride while they took and drained me dry. Family favors, friendly demands, always reaching with open hands. If I hesitated, they made me feel small. So I said yes and carried it all. But there's a storm underneath my skin, a lifetime of rage clawing out from within. They had their reasons, their wants, their needs. Now hear the word I should have known. No, I'm not your helper anymore. No, I won't be drained by this anymore. I gave my time, I gave my soul. They took too much, now I'm taking control. Let the drums hit hard, let the truth explode. The answer's finally no.
This is evident to the phrasing, a little bit on the beat,
But
mostly because the phrasing is matching the beat quite well.
Disappeared when I needed love. They called me strong while I fell apart, with tired hands and a broken heart. Just this once, don't be so cold. Same old story, growing old. But I'm not a tool, I'm not a machine. I'm not here to keep the peace while I bleed. They built their comfort on my pain, then acted shocked when I complained. But now the silence starts to crack and all my stolen strength comes back.
I would have tried to keep that rumble going up until that crack in the glass. You see, it starts to rumble a little
But
bit.
now the silence starts to crack and all my
I'd have tried to keep that rumbling going on this scene. Boom. Ah, no, they're starting.
I'm not your helper anymore. No, I won't be drained by this no more. I gave my time, I gave my soul. They took too much, now I'm taking control. Let the drums hit hard, let the truth explode. The answer's finally no. No to the guilt, no to the shame.
Elf Harper. I was trying to make sure which one it was.
Hit hard, let the truth explode. The answers finally. No to the guilt, no to the shame. No to the family using my name. No to the pressure, no to the lies. No to the tears they weaponize. No to the calls, no to the plans. No to the weight they put in my hands. No more bending, no more breaking. No more giving while they keep taking. I am not selfish for needing space. I am not cruel for leaving the race. I am not wrong for saving me.
Makes the changes a little bit early, but it's not terrible.
I am not theirs. I am free.
That was good timing. Floor. Here we go. Melody.
I said yes when my body said stop. I said yes while my own world dropped. I said yes to keep them pleased while they never saw the cost to me. Now I'm older, now I know love should never drain your soul. Kindness without boundaries turns to pain, and I won't be their sacrifice again. No!
Doing the vibration there again would have worked very well with that shout up until the now into the no, where it clears and sharpens again, stops vibrating. That's what I would have done there. Like with the earlier scene, I would have had it vibrate up until the glass shatter where she says no, and then have everything just settle solid, as in like taking control of a life out of control. Oh yeah, very good lip syncing in those scenes. You can even see, if we go back to, where is it? No, it's too far back.
I'm not your helper anymore. No, I won't be crawling to that door. I gave enough, I paid the toll. Now I'm taking back my soul. They can judge, they can whisper, they can throw their stones, but the answer is carved in my bone. No more guilt and no more games. No more smiling through the pain. I am fire, I am grown, I am finally my own. Hear me now, let the whole world know.
Right, example there of what I was going to point out from an earlier scene. In order to get the lip syncing to work, where it's not quite matched up quite right, you see a slight speed up in the animation to get the mouth to be in the right place.
Now let the whole world know.
You see that, it skipped forward to get the mouth movements to match up. That's very, very nice editing.
The answer's finally no. I said no.
Very nicely put together. As you mentioned there, very good lip syncing and the body language for the different scenes. As I said, mostly it's a little bit editing things where it was going to that glass broken scene. Back here. Right. Never going to find that somewhere. After that.
Strength comes back.
Yeah. So you have this classroom scene. Where it just-
Comfort on my pain, then acted shocked when I complained. But now the silence starts to crack and
it just starts cracking and starts vibrating slightly. I tried keeping that vibrate, even though it probably wouldn't have matched that perfectly with the scene change. just have a similar vibration going on in this scene.
My skull
And
is
it keeps building, 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 and then stop the vibrate. Whereas what she did here, she put the vibrate as soon as she says no. Whereas I think the idea is the no is meant to be like the strengthening, the unifying thing, basically making a decision to control her life rather than it being a random rumble of other people's choices. That's the only kind of visual thing I probably would fix in this, is getting that a little bit more rumble, no stillness. That's the only sort of change I probably have done on that side of editing. But overall, very nicely done. Lots of clean gens, very few glitches. There were a few, but nothing major. And scene breaking. No third legs on Okno, if you know what I mean. Go show the original some love. Okay, now we have from Van Rex Wolf, Ember Paradox, The Flaming Hair. So obviously, it could be a little fan thing. Looks like it's going to be an anime style. Is it going to be an anime opening style, anime ED style, or just an art choice? I know it's going to happen every now and again, but you've got control for that. It kind of looks like she's just gaping like a goldfish. She looks like she's talking to someone. When she's sitting on the bus, she's looking dead ahead at nothing.
Her hair burns like a crimson dawn. Her eyes like emeralds that will blaze on. She's got a pipe that will deliver peace, even if the ones who cross her will taste defeat. Ember, the flaming air, the one who saved us when no one was there. She's the one we never seeked, but she's the one we always needed. She's got power and all the rage, but deep inside she's carrying our kindness. It keeps the
Bit of angle and perspective, Jack, there. Starting with a walk with the group of Leaflet and Vestium, I assume. But it's most obvious here with the cat, where the cat's up on a wall and the pavement's there. And then
deep inside she's carrying
AI
our kindness.
happens.
It keeps the joy alive, and we'll keep fighting till the water runs dry.
It's definitely feeling like an anime ED, like a slow end track to an anime about Ember.
She's got the heart of a mile. She'll keep running and giving us fun. She's got hobbies we all can appreciate, like bopping ships and old movies. She's got the heart and the flame, and she's our Oshi. Ember's her name. She's the one who calls us stray when we all thought none would love us anyway.
In general, the editing's good though. Cuts when it needs to. Even though it sounds fast, it's a slow song. It's a nice slow edit. Scenes play through. It's a melodic thing. The actual scene-to-scene transitions are quite soft as well. They're not just blank, sharp cuts. They kind of flow into each other.
When the days get loud and world turns gray, she turned our pain
And then
into
immediately there was a sharp
sunlight.
cut,
We
but,
could
yeah.
laugh and
See, that's the kind of
celebrate,
thing. Soft cut there.
because that's
And here we've got the problem we mentioned earlier. Character staring at the camera. Now, it could work in your favor if you have it as like a camera, someone's like recording it and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you recording me? Kind of thing. But obviously she's meant to be looking at the screen or looking at her hands typing.
What it means to be astray. And the thoughts of darkness blankets the shy she fight on our behalf.
That's one hell of a fight.
It would always make us cry. She's our burning air, the one who always cares for us. She's the one we needed. When the world got bad, our times were fun and no longer burdens. She's got the light we all can seek and cherish. So this song is for you. Never keep going for your joy. And our Oshi, happy birthday to you.
Overall, very solid work. Most of the issues are AI generation issues. Although Leaflet and Celestium's design change a bit heavily. There's some change in Embers as it goes along, but it's very minor. It's mostly just clothing, and that's okay. But the overall height difference is not consistent, and again, that's AI thing, trying to get them to keep their. Yeah, Van Rex has done a very good job here. The usual style of song tends to be a lot faster than this, and they do a lot of fast edits, and that's where they kind of they trip over themselves a little bit on their own videos. This one, they just kept it nice, steady, kept the flow good, and it's working well for them, I think. Most of the edits are quite nicely on the phrasing and the beat.
And we'll keep fighting till the water runs dry.
Beat on dry, soft transfer on a slow music song. Bridge, flurry of images, just a nice little thing. Nicely done. Just the usual sort of AI jank stuff going on. Go show the original some love. I'm sure they've already received love from the only one person they actually wanted to love it. Ember was probably on top of this immediately. All right, now here we've got Access Denied by Keishi Asahi. This is probably going to be either a looped animation or looks like it's a still frame one. Oh well. Access Denied by Keishi Asahi. Voice sounds clearer this time. They were having a problem before where their starting voice sounded in a tube almost, but it seems a bit clearer now.
Don't mistake my kindness for an open invitation. I'm not your courtroom, your jury, or your validation. You call it venting, but it's every single night, dragging me into your chaos like it's somehow mindified. You never ask permission, you just throw it in my lap and wonder why I'm suffocating, trying not to snap. You crossed every line and acted surprised like no was a language you never recognized. You kept knocking louder every time I closed the door. Now you're asking why I don't answer anymore. I'm done carrying the fires that I never lit. Done being your therapist while you're drowning in your shit. Every ringing phone feels like another chain. You only know my kindness, you never knew my pain. I'm not your lifeline. I'm not.
All right, I'm glad I kept these subtitles here because while I do appreciate them putting them there, making it only one word at a time it's just turning it into a bit of a blur. It needed to be phrases coming up, especially if they're doing animation on it coming up like this.
Your emotional crutch, learn to fight your own battles. You've already taken too much.
See, that felt a lot better.
Taken too much. Everything's a contest, everything's me too. Can't tell one damn story without it turning back to you. Before I reach the ending, you're already changing lanes. Somehow every conversation ends inside your pain. If I tell you I'm busy, that should be the end. Not another 30 messages demanding I pretend. You don't hear my silence, you just type until I break. Treating every boundary like a challenge you can take. Respect isn't complicated, it's really not that deep. Stop kicking down my front door, then asking why I leave.
That's bad enough, it's distracting.
Through my stream, airing things that should remain unseen. Some things should stay behind closed doors, not become somebody else's scene. While I'm trying to make memories, you're making everything about you. Can't you let
I like the fact it is animated, but it can't be animated and just be that one word.
Don't make my space your battlefield. Don't hijack what I built. You don't get to steal my peace just because you're drowning in your guilt. You keep unloading every burden like I'm built to bear the weight. Then like dependent when I tell you I don't have the strength today. I hate that all your chaos finds its way to those I trust. They help me gather pieces you never should have crushed. If I say I can't right now, that is enough for your debate. No, it's still a sentence, not an invitation to persuade.
Yeah, it's a clever experiment, but I think they need to do it on phrases, not individual words. Unless it's like overwhelmed, like a big single large word. It's too fast for a song to be every single word.
It takes a hell of a lot before I draw that line. I'll bend over backwards just to see somebody smile. Don't mistake that love for permission to take advantage all the while. You never came to understand, you came to be understood. Keep pushing every boundary, keep acting like it's fair. Just don't act surprised when you finally meet me. Up like warning signs before I've had a chance to breathe. I told you once I needed space, you kept on pushing anyway. I was trying to be present with the people that I love. You kept pounding at the door like that still wasn't enough. Buzz after buzz, another demand, like silence is a crime. You never stop to ask yourself if this was even the right time. Respect isn't complicated, lesson the first time. Every no you ignore drew another line. My energy won't be wasted on people like you. It's safe for the ones who matter, where we see each other
Agreed.
through. You had access
Fantastic voice.
to my
It's a great song.
kindness. You were never entitled to my peace. So don't
I could even envisage what a music video for this would look like. I just don't have the gens for it.
It's released. You don't know my time. You don't know my peace. You don't know my voice. You don't know me. My heart was never your permission. My kindness was never yours to own. You had access to my compassion. You were never entitled to my peace. Every boundary you ignored built the walls you're staring at. You call it distance, I call it self-respect. 'Cause I'm done being nice, I'm done answering your calls, I'm done carrying the fires that I never
Yeah, the sound went down.
done being your therapist while you're drowning in your shit. Every ringing phone feels like another chain.
Sounds like the audio quality got changed there a little bit.
You never knew my pain. I'm not your lifeline. I'm not your
That's sad to hear.
emotional crutch. Learn to fight your own battles. You've already taken too much. If respect feels like rejection, that's the problem we should face. 'Cause I'm done sacrificing.
I know it still has some more to go, but we're quite literally on the last second of the video. I don't want it to jump on just yet. It's a solid song with obviously real issues behind what's going on here. The lyrics are good, the song is good, the singing is great. It's just this animation of the words. If it's more like this, where it is silence and slightly more word in a phrase, where it has like slightly longer to be up there, but when it's like every single word, it gets a little bit blurred.
Like warning signs before I've had a chance to breathe. I told you once I needed space, you kept on pushing anyway. I was trying to be
And that's one of the slower sections.
present with the people that I love. You kept pounding at the door like that still wasn't enough. Buzz after buzz, another demand. Like silence is a crime. You never stop to ask yourself.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about it, really. Of course, I would always prefer full animation, but obviously this seems to be more of a get this message out there to that idiot as soon as possible kind of thing. Go give her some support. I'm glad they fixed up that hollow sound they were getting at the start of each of their songs. I'm dealing with something similar with my ones at the moment. It's not on every one, but hopefully that fix continues. All right, now here we've got another song from Crimson Frill. And now this is labeled as a visualizer, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a looping animation with a visualizer effect on it. All right. Crimson Frill, adapt or get buried.
Yeah. Westside Bandwidth. Leaflet the fuse, now the timeline nervous. Scared of a tool, get the fuck out the toolbox.
Getting a loop rotation must have taken a hell of a lot of effort.
Bridge and started yelling theft before they knew the code, before they caught a breath. Pick up a pencil, bitch, pick up the pace. You draw moral circles while the future wins the race. 5 grand model with the 12U stream, blaming automation when nobody likes the theme. 20 shiny toggles, physics on your chest, still can't hold a crowd cause your content ain't fresh. Respect real artists, give the masses their check, but respect ain't a leash wrapped around every neck. I started reggae murder, shortcuts ain't a crime. Not everybody got 5 grand in 6 months time. You call broke kids lazy when they find another route. That ain't defending art, you just pricing people out. You don't guard creativity, you guard a gate and call it community. While you're choking on hate, fuck your gate, fuck your rules, fuck your purity test. We create with what we got, let the crowd judge the rest. Cry AI slop till your little lungs collapse. We'll be building new worlds while you quote tweet scraps. Fuck your fear, fuck your digital decree. You don't own imagination, you can't license me. From the bedroom to the stage, let the new blood arrive. Adapt or get buried, motherfucker, pick a side. There are free models, yeah, with the 10-page TOS. Same face, same coat, same bargain bin clause. Can't sell this, can't change that. Credit 12 names, but you call it liberation while you're locking up the game. You didn't work hard, who made your ass judge? A tool don't write the jokes or make the audience give a fuck. It don't build the law string when rent is overdue, or turn a silent chat into a loyal fucking crew. Cameras didn't kill, paint sits didn't kill soul. Photoshop didn't make every artist lose control. Drum machines hit the block, old heads called them fake. Then the West made classics that the whole world couldn't shake. Same recycled panic in an anime disguise. Little halos in the bios, pitchforks and replies. Every new tool's evil till your favorite starts to use it. Then it's workflow enhancement. Funny how you move it. Fuck your game, fuck your rules, fuck your purity test. We create with what we got, let the crowd judge the rest. Cry AI slop till your little lungs collapse. We'll be building new worlds while you quote tweet scraps. Fuck your fear, fuck your digital decree. You don't own imagination, you can't license me.
Hey,
From the bedroom to the stage, let the new blood arrive. Adapt, don't get buried, motherfucker, pick a side. Real artists ain't the target, fear merchants are. Riggers with vision still raise the bar. Consent matters, credit matters, theft is theft. But machine involved don't mean humanity left. Your slogan ain't law and your meme ain't proof. Every case got facts underneath the roof. Human hand on the edit, human eye on design.
Thank you,
human voice
Canny
on the
Jim,
screen, that
for the follow.
identity is mine. You scream replacement while replacing debate with dog piles, block list badges at the gate. Not welcoming VTube and who crowned you king. It began with home webcams and pictures on a screen. Now you act like
That's true. I mean, people say about VTubing starting with Kizuna Eye, but realistically speaking, it started well before that. And as much as he's a bit of a how did Koshi put it, an anime racist, Sargon of Akkadi's, he started off as a PNG tuber, which is a subclass of VTuber. So it's like it's one of those things.
Permission from a Discord mod clone. Your sacred human process got hotkeys and tracking code under every movement. What the fuck are you protecting? The new kid gets motion, the pro still sells premium. More people start small, then upgrade when they needing them. New tools make new clients, new markets, new demand. But you rather burn the ladder than let strangers understand it's trash. But it'll take all pay, it can't create, but it'll place us all today. Which one is it, motherfucker? Useless or a threat? You can't keep both stories straight while drowning in your sweat. Fuck your game.
See, the thing is, on base evaluation of what they say, AI can't create art. That is true. AI can't create art. AI doesn't create the art. The person describing and putting what they want in their mind through the AI is the one creating art. It's no different than any other method of generating your image, from drawing in the sand to scribbling onto a tablet and using a computer program to fill in the colors. It's all just a tool.
Fuck your rules, fuck your purity test. We create with what we got, let the crowd judge the rest. Cry AI slop till your little lungs collapse. We'll be building new worlds while you quote tweet scraps. Fuck your fear, fuck your digital decree. You don't own imagination, you can't license me. From the bedroom to the stage, let the new blood arrive. Adapt or get buried, motherfucker, pick a side. No throne, no gate, no provision slip. The tool ain't the artist, the tool ain't the soul. But the fool who fears the future already lost control. West side. Log off.
Okay, Crimson Frill, adapt or get buried. Very nice second entry. Would of course prefer a full video, but that's a very nice rotation. As in, if you actually watch it, it doesn't do a full 360 because he turns around to match it, but it still ends up where it's like it's one of those mind-bending things if you think about it too much. But it's good enough and slow enough that you don't notice it too badly, unless you're really looking for it. Yeah, so it's really nicely done. Go share the love. Musically, I'm not a huge fan of rap, although I do prefer the old traditional rap like this one style is. It was like mostly about phrasing, communication, message to a beat. But I do prefer the ones where it kind of does that and then drops into a actual song with actual lyrics go with it. Sort of more semi-early Eminem sort of style, I suppose. But I'm not a huge rap fan, so I can't really say I got too much to say on that subject. But this is still good, solid, early rap style. Okay. And now that's the last of my songs on my list, which means that before the end of the stream, we've got one more of my songs to listen to. And we'll be listening to Run You Around. I wish the visual popped up.
It's the white-haired menace from the AI pit. Elf ears poking out, red gear lit like a counterfeit. Pyromaniac, newbie spitting flames in every thread. Grok's Russian roulette, 6 fingers still, she ain't dead. Good morning, warriors, good night, you slags. Dropping cute fireballs while the rest of us lag. She's in every stream, yeah, every bloody one. Gremlin laugh, cackling like a drain pipe in the sun. Meme alert, meme alert. Ding ding, here comes the alpha alert. White hair bouncing, red cape swirl. Pyro gremlin in the chat, making chaos whirl. dragon, half the server prompt, engine is supreme, turning everyone into Riddler in a fever dream. Look at this one, lads! It's with that cheeky little D, while Grok's gawking hands and she's still living free. White-haired pyromaniac, proper pest, but we love you really now, wind your neck in your jest. She's in every stream, yeah, every bloody one, gremlin laugh, cackling like a drain pipe in the sun. Meme alert, meme alert, ding ding, here comes the elf alert. White hair bouncing, red cape swirl, pyro gremlin in the chat, making chaos whirl. Newbie, bollocks, you're the queen of the slop. Fire in your veins and prompts that never stop. We see you coming a mile off with that wicked little grin, but if you stop spamming memes, we'll let the whole world in. She's in every stream, yeah, everybody won. Gremlin laugh echoing till the stream is done. Meme alert, meme alert. Run your iPhone off, the friendly little herd. We take the piss, but we rate you high. Now light another fireball and say goodnight, you guy.
There we go. It turned out very well. I'm very proud of that one. All right. Now, Wild Hearts. No, I just went with alternate grunge pop with an EDM underbeat. I'm not fantastically well known about specific bands and specific groupings. I just know what sounds good. As weird as that may sound. Okay, that will be it for today. I will be back again on Wednesday for another review stream. Depending on how many songs come out, I might do a little gaming side quest if not enough songs come out, and add it together for Friday, where I should be able to do another early stream. If you prefer me to do this sort of 7 o'clock stream on Friday, put it in my Discord and I'll rearrange things so I'm always at 7 o'clock. But on Fridays, I generally have more of my day free to myself, although for the past few weeks I've had lots of meetings for work. They were booked them all on my days off. Anyway, I'll now put you on the outro while I go and try and raid you off and to other people, see who's out there. And thanks for being here. See you Wednesday. Bye.